This is part 1 of the transaction processing of the cash book module in SYSPRO. This is where you will learn how to process receipts, withdrawals, and sundry payments confidently. This tutorial will include the following: adding an unreconciled deposit, adding a reconciled deposit, adding an unreconciled withdrawal manual check, and lastly, adding an unreconciled withdrawal online check. Welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial, we're going to take a look at transaction processing in the cash book module in SYSPRO, and this is part 1. So let's get started. We're going to start by going to cash book, then we're going to go to transaction processing, and we're going to look for deposits and withdrawals. I'm just going to maximize the screen here. On bank, we're going to enter our bank code, then we're going to tap off, then we're going to click on add, then we're going to come over to this side, and we're going to leave it at deposit unreconciled, and we're going to start by entering our reference. Then we're going to tap off to enter the amount. Okay, perfect. We're going to tap off to now enter the narration. We're going to leave the date as is. Okay, great. We're going to now click on GL distribution, and we're going to now enter our ledger code. Okay, that's the description of this GL code, and that is the amount right there. However, we want to put this amount instead. Then we're going to, not this amount actually, this. Then we're going to tap off to enter the text code. The text code is B, so that's the one we want. Then we're going to tap off to enter the notation. Okay, great. And we're going to tap off to the next line. Now, as you can see, the amount here is 7850.24. So this amount is not the total of that. So that means we have to add a second line, which would amount to this. So now we're going to enter the GL code for the second line. Okay. Okay, again, the description of the GL code and the remaining balance, and text code, we're going to leave it at B because that's the one we want to select, and the notation is still the same. Okay, perfect. Now that we have done that part, we're going to now save the changes that we just made. And we're going to click OK. Okay, perfect. And we're going to close this program. We're going to say OK again. We're going to close here first, and then we're going to close this program. And then we have our journal entry. And that is how you add an unreconciled deposit. We're going to start by going to cash book. Then we're going to go to transaction processing, and we're going to go to deposits and withdrawals. Okay. I'm going to maximize my screen. On bank, we're going to enter the bank code, then we're going to tap off. Then we're going to click on the add icon. Okay, perfect. On transaction type, we're going to select deposit reconciled. Okay, and then on reference, we're going to enter our reference, which is interest. Okay, then we're going to tap off to enter the amount. We're going to leave the date as is. Then we're going to enter our narration. So our narration is going to be interest received. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to click on the GL distribution button. Okay, then we're going to now enter our GL code. And we're going to tap off. As you can see, the description has populated on the screen, and this is the total amount of the amount. And we now going to select our text code, which we're going to leave as is because B is the text code we want to select. We're just going to now enter our notation. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to click on the save icon and we're going to click OK. Perfect. Then we're going to close this here and we're going to close this program. And there we have our journal entry, and that is how you add a reconciled deposit. We have realized that half of our viewers are not yet subscribed, so we are going to give you an opportunity to subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Now let's continue with the tutorial. We have realized that we're going to start by going to Cash Book, then we're going to go to transaction processing, and we're going to go to deposits and withdrawals. Okay, I'm just going to maximize the screen. On bank, we're going to enter our bank code, then we're going to tap off and we're going to click on the add icon. Then on transaction type, we're going to select our transaction type. In this case, it's going to be unreconciled withdrawal, so we're going to select that. Then on reference, we're going to then type in our reference. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to enter our amount. Then we're going to tap off to enter narration. Okay, great. Then we're going to come all the way to withdrawal details and we're going to then select, or rather make sure that manual check is selected. Okay, then we're going to enter our check or /EFT number. Okay, then we're going to click on the distribution, GL distribution button. Then we're going to enter our now GL code. The description of the GL code has populated on the screen. The amount is the total amount up here. Then we're going to select our text code. It's already selected at B, so we're going to leave it as it is. And on notation, we're going to then type the notation for this transaction, which is lunch. Okay, then we're going to click on the save icon. We're going to click OK. We're going to then close this window, close this program, and there we have our journal entry, and this is how you add an unreconciled withdrawal manual check. We're going to start by going to Cash Book, then we're going to go to transaction processing, and we're going to select deposits and withdrawals. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to maximize the screen. On bank, we're going to enter our bank code, then we're going to tap off, and we're going to click on the icon add. Okay, then on transaction type, we're going to click on the downward arrow so that we can select withdrawal unreconciled. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to enter our reference. Okay, there we have it. Okay, great. Then we're going to enter our amount. The date, as we said previously, we're going to leave it as it is. Then on narration, we're going to type in our narration. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to come all the way to withdrawal details. So withdrawal information, instead of saying manual check, we're going to click on line check. Perfect. Then we're going to click on the distribution, GL distribution button. Then we're going to then enter our GL code. Then we're going to tap off, and the description has populated on the screen, as well as the amount. The text code is going to be B, so we're not going to change that. Then on notation, we're going to again type in our notation. Okay, then we're going to click on the save icon, and we're going to click OK. Then our online check details window is going to pop up on the screen, and we're going to now enter those details. So we're going to start with the supplier name. Okay, let's type in the supplier name. Okay, there we go. Okay, then we're going to enter the address. Okay. Okay, perfect. So these addresses are going to be the same. So to copy this address below, we're going to click on the copy icon, and then the information will copy in this section right here. Then we're going to go to options, and here on use supplier name as narration, we're going to say yes. Okay, perfect. Then check language English, we're going to leave it as it is. Then here we're going to select invoice details. Okay, and we're going to select. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to click on invoice details here. Okay, and we're going to click on insert. Then we're going to enter our invoice number. Then we're going to tap off to enter the invoice amount. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to click on print and save. Okay, we're going to click on print check, and we're going to click OK, and we're going to click print again, and there we have it. Then we're going to close this, and we're going to say no. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to close this window right here. Okay, then we're going to close here, and we're going to close this program. And there we have our journal entry. And that is how you add an unreconciled. We have reached the end of today's tutorial. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment which tutorials you'd like to see next. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our uploads. Do connect with us on LinkedIn. The link is in the description below. Thank you for watching this tutorial.